Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is a replay sent to me from the mighty MuzKateers, the Katsuninken and Muztang from MI6 Clan. They're playing in their little Tier 6 Berty artilleries, the British Tier 6 quick firing, fast and small but strong British artillery, the Berty, the FV304. The FV304 is a quick little artillery, as you can see. They're driving around pretty quickly. They're on mines, and this is during a period of the game where the Japanese premium heavy tank was on sale, and there was a bit of a promotion where you could rent one or win one for free. That's why there's quite a few of them on the enemy team, and Muz and Kats have both worked this out and thought, well, this would be a good opportunity for a Berty platoon with these little artilleries, because they're big, they're slow, they're easy to hit, and they've got lots of hit points, so you can farm a lot of damage and have great little games in it. Now we're looking from Katz's perspective in this replay, and look at the aim circle. That's a fantastic aim circle for the artillery. I've been doing my German Tier 7 artillery, and the aim circle never gets anywhere near that small. Now have a look at that ammo rack, 802 damage. That wasn't from Katz, that was from one of his teammates. I think it was one of the other heavies. And with the quick reload, even though the gun isn't as big as some artilleries, a quick reload, it's around about 10 seconds a shot. And you can just, when a heavy tank like that is sitting there tracked, you can just pump away the damage. Now Katz has already done over 400 damage, and we're only a couple of minutes into the game. That little, it looks like a glitch in the game. It's not a glitch. It's part of one of the mod packs where you can see where your shell's gone. Oh, I don't have it on mine, but it looks pretty cool. Muz has just picked up her first kill, and Katz puts a blind shot into the easy 8. Now, if you look on the mini map, you can see that Muz and Katz's team has pretty much won the 1-2 line, no problems at all. Putting 3 heavy tanks all the way down there. I don't know if I would have done that if I was calling the game, but it's not going to stop Muz and Katz putting a little bit of pain into the enemy. See, Katz has got 6 cents. He knows he's been spotted, probably by that Cromwell in the middle of the map, or whatever else might be sitting there with him. So he comes up to hug this rock and stay safe, not only from the enemy artillery, but from those medium tanks which are in the middle of the map. Leads the shot on the heavy tank and takes him for another 464 damage. That's not too bad, considering that, you know, in another 12 or 13 seconds he's going to be reloaded again. He's already reloaded. That's why so many people like this tank, the little Berty, the FV304 at Tier 6. Even people who don't normally play artillery like playing this tank because it's fast. It can even work, I've seen it work as a scout before. It's not something I would probably do when I'm playing it, but it's a kind of artillery which normally gets quite up close into the action in the game. Now looking at the minimap, you can see where all those last tanks have been spotted. The Churchill gun carrier has been spotted back at their base. Cromwell's running around the middle, the Easy 8's not far away from him. The Churchill and the last Japanese tank were last spotted in the town. So Katz is moving back towards his base to try to support that Jagdpanzer, who's there on his own. He's not that far forward, which is exactly the right thing to do in this situation because he's on his own. The Chi Nu is coming to help, which is a Tier 5 Japanese medium, I think it is. And only up by 1 tank. You can see Katz has had a pretty good game already with 900 damage. He goes to get the kill shot on that Cromwell, but he's beaten to it by one of the other artilleries. And now he's moving around to try and, looks like he's going to try and get into a position to take some shots on those tanks that are camping at spawn. Oh no, he's going to go for the Easy 8, which is exactly the right thing to do. He's from where he is, from that hill, he can spot a lot of tanks, which could bring the enemy artillery into play. That was a very, very well timed shot, that one, for another 420 odd damage. Now they're looking around. That platoon, that heavy tank number 6 platoon, blind shot, kills the Easy 8. That's one of the beauties of this tank. Because it's got such a good reload time, You can afford to take the odd blind shot. It's not like a big Russian or a big American artillery where if you take a blind shot, you're not going to be able to fire again for another 30 odd seconds. This is a quick firing, quick moving artillery which you can afford to put blind shots in because you'll be reloaded quick, almost as quick as, well, not much slower than a tier 10 medium tank. Just looking around, waiting for something to get spotted. I don't think he'll be able to get that heavy tank number 6. You can see Muz and Kats have both picked up a kill. And there's only 5 tanks left. Side shots on that Churchill. Kats thinks, yo, beauty. I'm going to take advantage of that. Leads his shot. Does get a bit of splash damage, 170 damage, but he'll be reloaded in time. And hopefully get the kill shot. Someone puts another 100 into him. Oh, unlucky. Takes him down to 12 hit points. Let's see if he can finish him. Mustang finishes him for him. And that's 3 kills between them. 11-10. Looking... This is a bizarre game. A very bizarre game. And I'm sure there would have been some words spoken. Chi Nu not really doing a great job back at the base. The Jagpans has gone full YOLO straight into the enemy cap, which is good because it's lit a few tanks up. And he's taken out one of their arties, but I think he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Muz has taken the initiative and run down the 1-2 line where those heavy tanks were. I've no idea what that heavy tank platoon did. I'm tipping that they're not used to playing tier 6 and they're probably only up to tier 2 or 3 in the game. Just missed that shot on that heavy tank. I get rid of that heavy tank and the remaining artilleries will be blind as bats. The Chi Nu not in a bad position where he is. Looking at the mini map, he's up on the mine hill where he can do some damage or do some spotting, but he gets taken out by that Japanese heavy tank. So now it's only 3 artillery left versus 2 artillery and a heavy. Kats leads the shots well and kills him. That was a game-changing shot. Muz and Kats both on 2 kills now. Looking at the XVM counter, Kats has nearly 1600 damage. That's the damage that has been seen. That blind shot that he took to take out the easy 8, that wouldn't be counted in that 1600 damage. And now, rather than just hold back and do what a lot of artillery players would do, he's taking the initiative again. He's getting up into the mines. He's using the bushes for a little bit of camouflage, and he's trying to light up the last 2 remaining artillery. He's found the left. Is it the left? 18B2. Aims, uses the G mod to aim from the gun's point of view, and that artillery probably ended up in the only place in the area where he wouldn't be able to get a shot. So he moves forward again to try and light him up again, and Mustang kills him with a blind shot. Very, very good blind shot. There's only the tier 5 artillery left. So again, Kats doing the right thing, is moving into a position where he can hopefully spot. Now if he was in any tank other than an artillery, he could probably spot wherever they were, because he's moving quite a bit far forward into those bushes. And now he's aiming, he's thinking, I've got a pretty good shot up here. We've got the height, and Mustang is thinking, hang on, I've on 3 kills, you're on 2. If I light this bloke up, you can take it out and maybe pick up a brothers in arms. But what's that siren? That siren, that AMX 13AM, he's gone all the way around, probably up the 9 line, all the way back to their base. So Muz and the M41 HMC are both going to sit on the cap, which will secure the win, because obviously 2 tanks will cap a lot faster than just the one. Now this is a genius move here. Kats knows he's got a good crew. He knows his view range is pretty good for an artillery, and he's looking on the base. Where could he be? There's only one place he could be without him seeing him, and that's him there. Bang. Beautiful blind shot by Katz. Picks up the brothers in arms. 3 kills apiece. And comfortably wins the game. Looking at the post-game battle results, brothers in arms. All players in a platoon must have 3 kills or more and survive. First class mastery badge, a bruiser. And you can look at all those tanks. He even spotted a few tanks. Damaged and killed 3 tanks. At the second page of the post-game battle results, comfortably carried by the Muztang Katsuninken, the MuzKateers Platoon. 2,000 damage to Katz, 1,500 to Muztang, with 3 kills apiece. So they both picked up the Brothers in Arms medal and the Bruiser medal. What does the Bruiser medal do? Bruiser medal is for crew members and stuff like that. Plenty of damage. Looking at what the rest of the team did, their 3,500 damage between them was more than the rest of the team combined. Couple of good games from the Easy 8 on the enemy side, Yoku, and this heavy tank and the artillery, but the heavy tank platoon, one of them did okay with 800 damage, but these other two, very, very silly indeed. Detailed report, made 33,500 credits for a win with a premium account. That's not too bad at all. Fired 15 shots, 10 of them hit, and all 10 of them did damage, which picked up Katz his 2,000 damage, as well as a little bit of spotting damage from when he was spotting for his team sort of halfway through the game. Muzz had a good game as well, fired 21 shots, 11 hit, they all went through with their 1,500 damage. Obviously a lot of blind shots there, a little bit of splash damage, and again a little bit of spotting damage. So it goes to show, even if just because you're playing an artillery piece doesn't mean you can't be lighting up enemy tanks for your team. So I hope you've enjoyed this replay from the MuzKateers Platoon in the Berty Tier 6 British Artillery, the FV304 at Tier 6. I hope you've enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe, like, or make a comment down below. Muztang and Katz are one of the best people to platoon with at MI6. They're always up for a plat, a laugh, and some good games, and they're always very accommodating with new members and showing people how to do a few things. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.